Good morning, children. Now let us move towards our new chapter, that is chapter number 10, Reaching the Age of Adolescence. Okay. Now, what do you understand by the word adolescence? Before that, let us see what differentiates living thing from non-living thing. There are many characteristics like growth, reproduction, isn't it? Breathing. Now, reproduction we have already studied in our last chapter, which is giving birth to a young one. Okay. Now, tell me about growth. Growth, how do you identify that this organism is growing? Yes, if there is increase in height, if there is increase in size. Okay. Now, growth starts right from day 1. When the baby is born, there are some other milestones which the baby crosses. Like, first the baby will start giving social smile. Then at the age of 3 months, the baby will turn. The baby will learn the head holding capacity. Then the baby will learn to walk at the age of 1. Okay. Similarly, there are different milestones. Now, at your age, when the children are in the age of their teens, like 13, 14, 15 till 19. Okay. Major changes are seen during this age. Like, there is sudden increase in the height. There is change in the body shape. Okay. Then there is voice change. Okay. And we again see increased activity of sweat and sebaceous gland. There are development of sex organs and mental, intellectual and emotional maturity is seen. Okay. Now we have seen that it is observed in our activity number 10, it is seen that the height of the girls increase at a faster rate as compared to the height of the boys during adolescence. Okay. And in some children, the change in height may be visible, tremendous, and in some there is a gradual change. Okay. But by the age of 18, the boys and girls have reached their maximum height. Then again we have seen the change in the body shape. In boys, the shoulders become broader, the chest becomes broader, and in girls, below the waist, the pubic region becomes wider. Okay. Then we have observed that some of the boys, their voice becomes hoarse. It deepens. There is a voice change because everyone touch here on your throat. Here. Okay. Here we have, can you feel the vibrations? Yes. Because we have here larynx, also known as Adam's apple or the voice box. It is made up of slit of muscles, and the movement of muscles creates our voice. Okay. When the air moves through these muscles, the voice can be heard. Now these muscles become thicker. Okay. And the voice of the boys changes. And naturally, the voice of the girls is high pitched. We have already studied in the chapter of sound the meaning of pitch. Then after voice change, we all know about sweat gland and sebaceous gland. Sweat gland produces sweat and sebaceous gland produces sebum. Okay. Now there will be increased sweating in hand, in feet, and due to increased activity of sebaceous gland, the face becomes oily, and then the girls may have, the adolescents, teenagers may have problem of acne. Okay, because the face becomes oily, dirt, germs settle over these pores. Then before puberty, there cannot be the process of reproduction. Hence, the age where the organism is capable of reproducing is known as puberty. Okay. It can be 1 year or 2 years earlier or later, which is normal. Okay, children. Now there is development of sex organs. This pubic part develops, and we have seen the testes starts producing sperms. Okay. Similarly, in girls, the ovaries start producing ovum. Okay, which then comes in the uterus through fallopian tube. Okay. Now in adolescence there is mood change. There are mood swings, and the students they change their behavior. They behave in a matured way. Okay. They stop be acting childish. Now they have their own way of answering, of thinking. They have their own choices. Okay. Now remaining part of the chapter will be covered in Google Meet. We'll meet at 12:30. You read the taught part as well as the remaining part of the chapter. We will complete the chapter today, and I am waiting for your questions. I know your mind is curious about different set of questions. You can ask me. We'll discuss in the Google Meet. Okay, children? Bye.
Adolescence. It is the transition period between childhood and adulthood. Now, here the children change mentally and physically. And there are many things associated which are sweet and bitter. Here, the adolescents start arguing, rebelling, and also this is the happiest phase of their life. It is derived from a Latin word which means to grow up. Okay, so after puberty, there is adulthood. This is a phase of transition. Here, the expressions of adolescence change both physically, mentally, and also culturally. There is also a stage like pre adolescence, that is before puberty. It can be divided into three stages: early, middle, and late. Okay, and there are physiological developments, and the children now identifies himself or herself as an individual, as it is a process of entering into the adulthood. So this is really an interesting stage that you find your own identity. You have different imaginations which you should share with your elders. At this stage, parents are our best friends and we can share everything with them. Okay? Now see you in the Google Meet at 12:30. Bye.